I'm thinking of something. So when we land in Loch Moeen in the Yorvith path, I think that do we come to this specific place? I remember this place like coming here, but do we come here with Roach?
I recognize this valley. This path leads to the city gates. We're almost there.
Harpy tracks everywhere.
Is it snowing? I checked it earlier and like was I like wheeling around so it seemed fine. Anyhow.
These mountains have witnessed the fall of two civilizations. First that of the Vrans, then of ours, in Inshi.
They may be about to witness the fall of a third. Did the elves conquer the Vrans?
So who came before the elves? He said something. Actually, I've got the subtitles off, so Vrans or something. He said Vrans. I think. Did he? Vrans. What are Vrans? Are they like some kind of elves as well? Or some...
No, disease did. And the
lizard folk. Damn.
Long ago, the sources of the Pontard did not freeze over and flowed all year. Flowers still bloomed on these slopes in Velen.
Okay. Lizard folk. Man. Are we gonna like travel like for 5 meters and more harpies are gonna show up?
Knights of the Flaming Rose at a peace summit.
I wonder whose side they're on.
On that of whoever paid them.
I think I'm gonna really like this conversation. I'm a big fan of the Knights of the Flaming Rose, you know.
Any idea who might have summoned them?
Radovid. Now the scum of the Order wear the Redanian coat of arms as they burn pyres. Witch hunts are their favorite pastime. Or so I've heard.
Radovid witnessed what the Order did in Vizima. He saw the Grand Master's madness with his own eyes. Yet he gave them a new home. For a good reason, I expect.
That's easy. He needed a whip against Isleheart.
They've made camp outside the city walls. Means they're not here in an official capacity.
Are they on vacation?
Maybe they just don't want to stand out.
Eilhart has a dragon up her sleeve. Radovid has invited a unit of the Order's knights.
Don't forget Sheila and Henselt.
It should be an interesting peace summit.
You shouldn't let them see you.
I know. To them, a good elf is a dead elf.
It's not because you're an elf. It's because you're Yorvith.
Okay, I have a
I'll try
question.
to
What
enter the
happened to
city through the
Jorvith's other
caves.
eye?
I'd advise
And he has
you
this
to do
huge
the
scar
same.
on the
The
right
knights will know
cheek.
I'm
What's that
wanted.
about?
You know the passage.
I know of a cave nearby. There are many ways to enter Loch Muin, my friend. If Radovid has summoned the Order, I'm certain the others have brought their armies as well. The city must be full of soldiers. All of them sitting as if on a witch's bomb, waiting for a spark. But that may be to our advantage. If the rulers have holed themselves up in camps, it should be easy to move about between them.
Let's go before we get noticed.
Okay, so Yorvith does exist in the books, right? You know, I'm a big fan of certain regions which have amazing music in this game, just like The Witcher 3. Hey Shaz Prime, what's up?
Good you're here. Look what I found.
Keep your distance.
Already forgotten that a similar creature hung around my cave.
Means a lot, Chaz. I have a feeling you have been having a look. Never mind. You've watched my shots, haven't you?
Take that.
I'm glad you're here, bro. Man, it means a lot. You know, a lot of my viewers of my shots have said that. It really means a lot. And by the way, my Discord is pinned here. Would really like to have you there because I post all my content here, especially when I stream. Oh my god, I'm using the wrong sword again. Thank God I had. Hey Sam, what's up? Means a lot, Shaz. So Shaz, where are you from? And have you played The Witcher 2? I mean, I have played The Witcher 2 before. This is the second time I'm playing it, but this playthrough is a bit thorough. Nice. Okay, so the first time I played it was with the Roach path. Honestly, I really like Roach. Vernon Roach is the best. But this time, for the sake of content, I think Yorvith is pretty cool and badass as well. So, and plus Lebowski convinced me. I was like, why not?
There's a forested valley on the other side of the city, once teeming with wildlife. It's now dead. The royal delegations arrived here that way.
I
Stan,
know. That's why we went around. What exactly killed the
are you
Vraz?
studying or something? Where did you go yesterday?
Damn it!
Vance. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Is it Vance? I agree with you. It's very important to play Witcher 2 if you want to play the Witcher 3, but you have to give credit to CDPR. They created Witcher 3 in such a way that if you haven't played the previous games, it still makes sense. You are a bit like confused in the beginning.
As
what's
the
going
years
on,
went
but
by and the climate turned
makes
colder,
sense.
the Vrans had less and less food. Their hunters descended to the lowlands where they
But
encountered
yes,
the first
playing The
human
Witcher 3,
settlers
when you
and
have
their
played The Witcher
plagues,
2,
typhus,
it's
dysentery,
the right
and
way.
pneumonia. The Vrans began to fall ill. They tried to save
no.
themselves,
What did I
building an
just do?
aqueduct and sewers that rivaled today's. But it grew colder, and the canals remained frozen for most of the year.
Can you guys
When the
imagine?
elves arrived,
This
they
game is like
encountered
over a
only
decade
ghosts, a dead city falling into ruin. The Enshe rebuilt it, restored its former beauty. Humans did not arrive here for many more years.
Hey Bans, do join
Marshal
our Discord.
Rapnek then swiftly proved himself more deadly than
Thanks.
all diseases combined. He attacked at night, murdering all the city's inhabitants.
We're in Lockmuir.
We're on the fringes somewhere. We should find what we came for nearer the main quarters.
Let's go.
Should I post my content there, especially when I stream? And plus we have a small community on Discord. I think you'll enjoy. So where is Lockmuir? Is it in the north? Is it in the south? Damn. Oh! Sylvan. Are those Sylvans? No, they're not.
Take
Gargoyle.
that.
Of course. Sorry bro, I suck. Where are the blue mountains? I just know one thing. That Nilfgaard is in the south. Kedwen is in the north. Thanks. Okay. Guys, my sword is literally like it's kind of on fire. Fascinating. Like it's kind of red. Where? Okay. I think it's somewhere in the north, I think. Okay. Moving on. You know, I was thinking, how old must Yorvith be? He must be like 200, 300 years old, right? And Stan, why do you love Yennefer so much? Well, I mean, I have no problem with you liking Yennefer, but there's certain people, if they like Yennefer, they hate Triss. For me, it's kind of not bad. I like both of them.
They gagged Philippa in the nick of time. She almost cast a spell, rotting in the Redanian dungeon now with special shackles.
Radovid's right to show the witches their place.
I wonder what they'll do to her. Either the executioner or the monsters will have their fun. They say Lockmuir's dungeons are full of scum of all kinds.
No idea what they locked her up for, but every sorceress is guilty of something.
True enough. Not likely to see anyone weeping for her.
Okay, so are you into
A
like...
dungeon befits Philippa
let's hear the
Eilhart
dialogue.
very well, though
About-
gallows would be even better.
If they killed her, you can forget about healing Saskia.
They must guard her as heavily as the Emperor's bedchamber. We'll not get in there.
I'm in no hurry to visit the Emperor's bedchamber, but we've got to get into the dungeon.
Look for a passage through the sewers. I'll locate Eilhart's quarters. If she didn't expect to be arrested, I may find something interesting there.
I can think of a quicker way into the dungeon than the sewers. I just need to get arrested.
They'll take your weapons and put you in shackles. Though there is some chance you'll wind up in Philippa's cell.
I'll manage. Wandering through the tunnels would take too much time.
Let's go then.
I'll find Philippa. You search her quarters.
Right. We learned a lot the last time we browsed through her things. Va fail, Gwynblade.
Damn monsters.
Oh no. Okay. Boys. Think I'm closing in on the surface. Kind of. Fascinating.
Your Majesty.
I've waited long for this meeting. You left Redania so suddenly I
out
had no
Radovid's
chance to
moustache.
give you the send-off you so richly deserved.
Your Majesty. I fail to understand why I have been arrested. I've done nothing but serve Redania's interests, supporting the rebellion, undermining Henselt, risking my own reputation on your behalf.
I'm no
Philippa,
longer the
being
little
a bitch
boy
as
who
always.
believed your every word.
Why do you do this, Radovid? I was there at your most trying hours.
Oops,
Without
my bad.
me, you would not be the man you are. I don't understand.
You understand very well.
Stan, come on. Don't you,
You
recognize
conspired
his voice?
against my father Vizimir, and against me. The entire Redanian court once trembled in fear of Philippa Eilhart.
Untrue, sire. You must let me explain. What are your charges, your Majesty?
Ambassador,
Triss Merigold was kind enough to compile a list of persons making up the secret society known as the Lodge of Sorceresses. Some Nilfgaardian sorceresses were members as well, but you need not be bothered with them, my lady.
Triss, you're mad!
the Lodge ordered Demaven killed. It ordered Foltest killed. I suspect you played a part in my father's death. And if I released you from the Dimeritium, you'd kill me too.
Oops.
You're finished, Eilhart. There will be a trial, due process, everything as it should be. But know that you shall not wriggle out of this. You shall be convicted of conspiracy, treason, and regicide. They'll rip your flesh from you in bits before they burn you at the stake. Throughout my childhood, I felt your cold stare on the back of my neck. When I issued orders, my subjects would search with their eyes for Philippa Eilhart's gesture of consent. The entire court at Tretogor looked on as you humiliated me. All Redania laughed behind my back. You taught me to look everyone in the eye. Forced them to lower their gaze, do you remember? A king must never show weakness, uncertainty, you said. I've mastered that skill. Yet there is one I could never force to submit. You. You've one chance to shorten your suffering. Admit to everything, here and now in the Ambassador's presence. Look me in the eye and repent. Submit. As you wish. Torturer, put out those vile eyes.
You're making a grave error, sire.
Oh my god.
We will talk again, witch.
My god.
The Philippa Eilhart problem has been resolved. We must return to camp.
Wait here, Excellency. We'll scout ahead. Intruder! Get him!
Intruder, get him. Dude's literally bugged out. I mean, he lagged for like complete 10 seconds.
Long live the Emperor!
I think I'm gonna throw up.
I worked awfully hard to see Philippa Eilhart in chains.
You? Here?
I worked awfully hard to see Philippa Eilhart in chains.
You? Here?
You're not easy to find.
Look what they did to me. Radovid. To think I taught him magic tricks when he was just a boy. Free me, Geralt. I have to get out of here. Do you hear me? Help me!
You'll answer a few questions first.
Okay, so the first question is, how does the spell work? Okay, imagine. Just close your eyes and imagine someone like Philippa, who is manipulative, who's a bitch, who's definitely had people killed, who's probably very old. They just had their eyes gouged out. I mean, it was kind of justified. She was betraying Radovid. Not that I'm saying that Radovid is a sane person, because in this game he's kind of getting mad, right? And let's ask that person, how does the spell work?
How does the spell work?
Saskia's will and mine are one. She cannot resist me. But fear not. There's no suffering involved. She merely believes me to be the most wonderful person in the world. As if she were in love. You know what's most beautiful? In spite of all this, she seems unchanged. She's retained her charm, her valor, her honor.
Come on, Stan. You'd still fuck her. I would. I mean, take my words back. I won't. I would. I don't know. Maybe both. I need to find Saskia.
Where's Saskia?
When I was arrested, she was with Sheila. They must be on their way to the deliberations by now.
Yorvith is in Lochmuin. He's eager to see you. He's eager to see you, but you won't be seeing much of him. I mean, obviously.
I didn't track you alone. Yorvith can't wait to see you again.
My death would change little. Yorvith and all like him have no right to judge others.
Is what Shillard said true? I think Shillard is the ambassador, right?
Was Shillard telling the truth about the Lodge, the assassinations?
He said exactly what Radovid wanted to hear. Half-truths, musings stripped of context, which differ very little from lies.
Did Triss take part in all this?
She's clean in those terms. Innocent as a child, but only to a point. I assure you, she has not been honest with you about many other matters.
Why did all this happen? Murdering monarchs. What interest
me?
did it serve? I
No.
can't fathom.
Are you talking about
Help
me?
me get
When you
out
said a
of
guy
here
like
and
me?
I'll explain all and lift the spell
Oh.
from Saskia. Take these shackles off me and lead me to my house. I beg you. I'll tell you everything. Everything.
If I help you. Yeah.
Clock's ticking. Time is of the essence.
Why do you do this? Would you take vengeance on a blind woman?
Shillard said they've got Triss. I have to free her before they put out her eyes too.
Going to the Nilfgaardian camp is suicide.
And leaving a friend is villainy.
Only I know how to break the spell that holds Saskia. Get me out of here. If I die, she'll remain forever spellbound.
You lift the spell from Saskia. Saskia, let's go. Okay, now we can save Triss. Or we can save Saskia. Of course we would save Triss. Why would we help Saskia? Is that what you meant when you said you have to make a very difficult choice in the gaming history? Lebowski.
Lebowski, you bitch.
Okay, I'm gonna save Triss.
Saskia will remain an enslaved monster through your wickedness. You deserve to die.
Even if you reach Triss, you will not free her.
Sure I will. I'll trade Shillard for her.
And what will Yorveth say when he learns you abandoned Saskia?
You worry about what he'll do to you. I doubt he'll see your blindness as sufficient punishment.
Do you think Marigold's innocent?
You have no right to judge her. Goodbye, Eilhart. Move your ass, Excellency.
This is preposterous. What do you aim to achieve?
I want to see Triss. How did you get in here?
Put that sword down.
Only after I cut your throat. The choice is yours.
I know of a tunnel.
Then you can be my guide.
So unnatural, you know, the way the light dimmed. For a moment I thought some cutscene is gonna come.
It's the tunnel to the left.
You make an exceptional guide. Go.
Sorry, I just read the chat. Sorry, guys. My bad.
Get the commander! And your ambassador will never see Nilfgaard's son again.
Nilfgaard's
My
son.
men won't let you leave here alive.
They will if you ask them to, Excellency, and I believe you will.
Reynold Ep Madsen's orders come from the Emperor himself. He'd rather die than give you Marigold.
Look,
Then he'll die.
this idiot is bugged out too. He's walking inside a wall.
Unless you release me, it's not too late.
You're boring me. Pick up the pace.
Why do you care for that sorceress so much?
I swear that guy
you
who's
in
like
love with
reversing with
her?
the bow,
A poor
his face
choice,
even looks like
even
Geralt.
for you.
That cuts no ice. Out of the way, all of you, or the old man dies.
Yeah.
Hold there!
I'm not joking.
I know, and I advise you not to hesitate. Kill him, for we shan't move one bit.
Renwald!
He who brings me the Witcher's head will get the Order of Merit.
But Ambassador Fitz-Estellen...
Your Excellency.
He's gonna kill the ambassador.
Orders from the capital.
This is gonna be fun.
Now I'll have to kill you all.
What are you waiting for? Get him!
Come on, boys. Time to spill.